What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the first episode of a Manchester United career mode. And you can see here I'm doing a voiceover currently, but it's not going to be like that for the whole episode. It's just going to be for parts that are not real-time game. It's just easier to do this, a lot easier, because I can then get through the career mode faster, and then also I don't have to ramble on while I'm doing some little thing here like managing it. But yes, we are doing a Manchester United career mode to start FIFA 22. Obviously, there's a player career mode, create a club, a lot of other teams. Manchester United is a team I support, so of course I'm going to start with them. And yeah, we're going to try to bring them back to glory. We're going to go until we can win the Champions League, Premier League. Cups would be a nice thing, but the goal is to always win the Premier League and Champions League before a career mode is over. Another quick thing is I want you guys to check the description or the comment section below, because there's going to be a Google form there with 4 different questions, actually 4 or 5, for you guys to put in thoughts and suggestions and answer some questions, which I'm going to go over more of, like video length and like selling and keeping some players, and then you guys can put whatever you want there as well. But yeah, we're getting into this one, and I am making the manager, and it's going to be a Manchester United career mode with the current squad, and here it is. You can see the settings that I have. I'm going to keep 4-minute half lengths. I'm going to put legendary difficulty. I'm going to see how that is in FIFA, and then everything else will be enabled except international job offers and everything. Everything will be enabled, all those things. We're going to see how it goes. I'm going to have to get used to FIFA 22 gameplay, but yeah, we're just going to see how it goes. And you can see here as well, there's a cutscene, new cutscene for the manager, which I mean is a nice thing. They added it. It's a little cool, but it's not like anything special. But yeah, now you can see the squad here is an amazing squad. Obviously, it includes Sancho, Varane, Ronaldo, and Heaton, and then the rest of the squad from last season. Yeah, this is the starting lineup I'm really going to go with here. You're going to see I'm going to change a few things around, but not a crazy amount. It's a really good squad all around. I mean, the weakness would probably be this CDM saw what Fred is, but then also I do have to change a few things because it goes off of real life, and obviously in real life right now Rashford's injured and a few players aren't even on the bench, like Martial and things like that. And then you can see here we have a load of youngsters and players that I'm looking to sell. You got Annabelle, Shoatire, Diallo, you got Mengi, Ilanga, and you got players I'm looking to sell like Mata, Matic, and Grant or Phil Jones, something like that, which I'm going to do a lot of, and we're just going to try to get them all through. You're going to see a lot of that, and then yeah, I'm kind of sorting the bench and hoping to get rid of a lot of them. You can see the tactics here: pressure on heavy touch of the defensive style, with a fast build-up of possession for the attacking style. And then my captain is currently Harry Maguire, but I want you guys to discuss, put it in Google form or comments and all that stuff, who should be our captain. I have Maguire right now, but I'm willing to do maybe a De Gea, who's been here for a decade, or Ronaldo, or Fernandes, or even a Varane, but it's your choice. I'm fine with keeping Maguire, but I'm fine with whatever you guys think as well. And then you can see I go through the squad hub here and put some certain players on the loan list and the transfer list. Basically what you would expect. The only thing that you might not expect is Henderson. I'm putting on the loan list because he's too good to be the backup goalkeeper, so I'm looking to put him on loan for a year and then come back around like 83, 84 rated. And then another big thing is Anthony Martial. Obviously we know the performances in real life are terrible. We also already have Cavani, Ronaldo, and then you have like Greenwood, Sancho, Rashford, you like players like Ilanga coming up. So I want you guys to vote on this. It's actually in the Google form. Should we keep him, sell him? Should we wait till January? It's your choice. And then you can see I go through all the youngsters. Anyone that is 23 years or under, so all these youngsters, and even that includes like Greenwood, Sancho, Ilanga, I am putting them on development plans so they can grow faster. I could do this for all the players, but that would just take a lot of time. And then here it is. So one thing that we're missing in this team is the defensive midfielder. And I have Rice and Didi, Bissouma, and Neves as possibilities. I do have Trippier in here because people have talked about Trippier and how he could be a replacement for Wan-Bissaka. But right now I'm looking at Wilfred and Didi, and it has a 195 million release clause. And that got me thinking, because we've already signed Ronaldo, Sancho, and Varane. So in real life, Manchester United probably have around like 15 million left. That's it. That's all we have, because you can see here, Ronaldo, Varane, Sancho, they're like, that's a lot of money gone. So they really don't have much money left. But the way FIFA works, it doesn't calculate that. It just puts your squad in and keeps the money. So we still have about 220 million despite signing those players. So I'm thinking, if Ndidi has a 195 million release clause, why not pay that, which obviously we would never pay for. I think the maximum I'd ever pay for him is like 85 million, but if we pay that, we can get him in, and then we'll only have about 15 million left, so it's realistic, because after you sign, say, Ndidi, Varane, Sancho, Ronaldo, you should not have much left. So I'm thinking we pay 195.4 million, put the money down to a more realistic value, get our center defensive midfielder in, and that would be the perfect thing to do. So that's exactly what we are going to do. And you can see here, and the cutscenes are a little nice. They have pairs and plates and tea and stuff like that. Really nothing much different special. But this is really going to be the main business we have to do. If you guys have any suggestions with extra cash, and go ahead and put it down. I mean, we could look, if we do sell Martial, we could get someone. We already have Ronaldo, Varane, Sancho, and now Ndidi with this. And yeah, you can see he does want an important squad role. He also ends up wanting a 4-year contract, which is nice. No release clause. And then for the wages, he asked for 125,000, a little bonuses, but that's alright. I want to have as little money as possible given the fact that we've already signed all these 4 amazing players, and now it is official. Wilfred Ndidi is now a Manchester United player that gets that DM situation sorted out, which we've kind of needed to be sorted out for a long time. And you can see here it's official. Yes, it's a hefty price, but you heard why I did it. It's for the realism and all that stuff. He's 85 rated. He's only 24, so he can definitely grow up to like high 80s. And he slots in there perfectly. And yeah, you can look at the squad. It's amazing right now. It really is. It's amazing. And you can see here I do go through the squad actually and change some kit numbers. Notable ones would be Varane. I eventually changed him to a number 4 because Phil Jones does not need a number 4. And Didi I keep at 15 because, you know, 7's by Ronaldo, 8's by Mata and stuff like that. And then Jadon Sancho, I put him to number 12. The number 8 might actually be open soon due to the fact that Mata might leave, but we're going to figure that out. And then do a few things and change the youngsters around as well. But the way you can see the squad here, it's amazing. But I want you guys to put suggestions, because now with Ndidi coming in, McTominay actually goes to the bench. But you can see my bench is basically Cavani's the backups, Greenwood for the attack, Van de Beek, Fred are like the midfield backups, Tellez, Lindelof for the defense, and Henderson. If you guys want McTominay in there, Lingard, if you don't want Fred even on there, just tell me and I'll do it. Another big thing is we came back to Dean Henderson. He got a 2-year loan deal, and this is why I want to do it. I don't want to have an 80 rated Henderson who's only 24 years old sitting on the bench. If we can loan him out for 2 years, and say after the first year he grows to about 83 or 84 rated, bringing back after 1 year, which you can do for a little bit of like 50,000, he would be a perfect option to maybe compete for De Gea. But I think going to Wolves would be a perfect idea, an example. I mean, he can play against all the Premier League teams. I don't see why we don't do this. He is a good enough backup. De Gea's going to be playing most of the games, so I think that's fine. We go through some more transfer business. You can see Nemanja Matic, someone you would think to keep, but now with the fact that we have Ndidi and Fred, I don't see a point in keeping him. He's also going to age with the way FIFA works. Yeah, if you're 32, you're not going to ever stay at the same overall. You can't do that, no matter how good you are in FIFA. That's just how it works. And Bayer Leverkusen, 14.1 million. I don't see why we don't do this, so I accepted this offer. We also get some more offers here. Shoatiri's on loan. I did reject a Fred offer because I think we need him as a backup. People might say Fred, oh, he's better or worse than Matic, but in FIFA, he's not. Eric Bay is someone I'm also looking to sell. He's injury prone. We also have Lindelof, Varane, Maguire. If need be, we can also recall Twanzebe, who's only 23 and he's 74 rated, so we could always do that if needed. Another player I'm looking to sell is Juan Mata, just for 10.8 million to PSV. How's he going to get in? He's going to downgrade in rating. We have Sancho, Rashford, Greenwood, Elanga, Ronaldo, Cavani. There's no spot for him. Another thing is the Youth Academy. I did set up a Youth Academy, a scout in England for 9 months, in Portugal for 9 months. They're going to play some part in it, but not huge, because we already have all the youngsters like Elanga, Shoatire, Hugworth, all those things. They're really not going to play much of a role, but I'm going to show you this, every month or so. We do get a really good player in Flavio Gouveia, but it's not. We'll see how much they can actually do. I'll give you updates every month or so. So now, here we are. Press conference, Manchester United versus Leeds United. We are getting into the first game of the season, and yeah, the press conferences are really the same type of questions. Sometimes they target the player, a team, morale, 3 options, really the same exact thing. But we have gotten here, we've done everything we needed. We got that DM sorted, we sold some players we don't need, we're putting some players on loan. You'll get a whole update, especially in the next episode when we close out the transfer window, and you'll see like an update of the official squad. We're not going to finish the transfer window yet, but a couple things to keep in mind. Check the Google form out, because there are important things there, and the more responses I get, then the more that I know what you guys want. And yeah, we're getting into the season. Our team is looking really good. One thing to see is how is FIFA 22 different. I've heard that FIFA 22 is a lot harder to score in the goalie. FIFA 21 is definitely easier than most FIFAs. And then additionally, the gameplay, I've heard the passing's a lot different. It's like smoother, but also rougher in a way. You just kind of have to get used to it. But that's going to be the end of the voiceover, end of the press conference. Let's go to the real-time recording. And yeah, here we go. Let's get to this career mode. Let's play a game. It's going to be fun. So now we are here, and you can probably tell by the voice change that it's no longer a voiceover. And yeah, I'm just going to be doing this for my career mode. It's a lot easier to do a voiceover. First game of the season, Man United versus Leeds. Obviously in real life this was 6-1 to Man United. And we're going to the strongest lineup here, including, basically the strongest team in real life. The difference in real life is that Ronaldo was not at Man United by this time, and Ndidi was not, never actually went, and Rashford was not fit. But either way, we're going to play this one, first game of the season. Hopefully we can start off with the 3 points. Let's get into this. Here we are. It's an amazing Old Trafford, and we welcome one of our biggest rivals in England, Leeds United. And yeah, it's going to be a nice one. I mean, looking at it, compared to FIFA 21, it's really not much different, except Stuart Robson is now the commentator as well. But besides that, there's not too much of a difference with the fans and things, even though they said they would do it. It's a pretty similar intro and all that. But yeah, let's get into this game to hopefully start off with 3 points to the Premier League season. So it's official, Ronaldo gets our season underway, passing it to Pogba, and hopefully it can be a season of great things. One thing that's going to be important is me getting used to the movement of FIFA 22, because before this I only played a couple games on Ultimate Team and things like that. So we're just going to see how this goes. But either way, we already have a chance here, and Jadon Sancho's already curled it. And oh my gosh, he already got a curling shot off and almost scored in just 5 minutes. I don't know if FIFA 22 is going to be harder. We're just going to have to see. So far, everything's fine. Either way, here's Marcus Rashford. I'm looking to cross it all the way to the back stick. And Bruno Fernandes gets a corner. Still Ronaldo looking inside. Here's Pogba. Pogba turn shot. It doesn't quite work. And there actually calls for a penalty here. And oh my gosh. So there actually calls for a penalty from the fans, and Pogba's actually down here, and he can't even go through, which means it's probably a bad injury. And 23.5 minutes into the season, Pogba's already injured. This is the exact start we did not want. Because of that, I'm probably going to replace him with Donny van de Beek. Fred's more of the backup for defensive. Van de Beek, it's not going to happen in real life, but I'm definitely going to play him there as the backup. Here's Ronaldo. Those are the types of passes we need Ndidi to make. And here goes Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes into the inside for Cristiano Ronaldo! And you just had to probably think that it would be Cristiano Ronaldo scoring, Bruno Fernandes assisting. I clicked circle, which made him do a random celebration. Probably should not do that because he missed the Sue, but that's alright. And yeah, I mean, this was coming, I think. Based on the highlights and everything that you've seen so far, we've completely dominated them, and finally we've opened them up, and it's 1-0. He's got his first goal of the season, already going for that golden boot, and it's a deserved lead. And yeah, he's got to keep doing the same things here, creating a lot of chances, limiting their chances, and right away, Bamford almost scored in the second half. Here's Matthias Klick. He's just going to run at us here. I'm trying to play some defense with Wan-Bissaka. He's played it into the middle in a brilliant spot, and that is amazing play from Leeds. I kind of dived in there with Maguire, and Calvin Phillips gets the equalizer. That's a great run there. Donny van de Beek's got to do better there, and it's 1-1. So I'm just going to make a change here, bring on Greenwood for Sancho, who wasn't really that productive. Could look to maybe break here. Donny van de Beek plays an amazing ball to Rashford, and here goes Marcus Rashford. Rashford going to play this one in for Ronaldo, and passed it to Bruno Fernandes, and I practically passed it into the back of the net, and it is 2-1. Cristiano Ronaldo and Bruno Fernandes have both combined together for an assist each and a goal each. I could have probably shot it here with Ronaldo, but I did the one extra thing, pass to Bruno Fernandes, and there it is, the goal we needed to take the lead. In the end of the day, we beat Leeds 2-1. Good win. Obviously not as good as the real life 6-1, but 2-1 is 3 points no matter what. That's what we needed. And yeah, good way to start the Premier League against the rivals and make the fans happy. There's the headline. You know what? Let's check it through the headline. Manchester United Pogba injured and out. How bad is it? Well, doesn't say here, but there it is. Paul Pogba just tore his ACL in the first game of the season. He's out for 7 months. Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? 7 months? He is not going to be back, guys, until mid-March when we get to the Champions League, hopefully the Champions League, not Europa League, knockouts. We also get some other stuff here. Mengi's been loaned out, a Fred transfer offer, which I'm not too interested in. But Paul Pogba's out for 7 months.
This is where players like Donny van de Beek, even Matic and Fred may get more chances, and they got to step up, because losing someone like Paul Pogba is the last thing you want early in the season. Southampton versus Manchester United. We're playing our away kits. First time I got to see these away kits in FIFA, how good they actually look. And yeah, we did well to start off, but can we do even better, you know, win on the road, go 6 out of 6 to start? Well, this game will tell us what actually happens. So here we are visiting Southampton in St. Mary's Stadium, our first away game of the season. Obviously Manchester United in real life are amazing on the road. As I'm recording this, they're what, like 20, you know, they're like unbeaten run is still going. It's like 27 or whatever. It's insane. But yeah, I mean, obviously this FIFA is a lot different, but you know, we're gonna see how the away atmosphere treats us. Here's Ronaldo. I'm trying to actually float this one up for Bruno Fernandes, who gets ahead to it. And another great save from their keeper. I turn up Harry Maguire. Still Adam Armstrong. The AI looking for something. Put it into the box, and that's hard to defend against, really. I mean, Harry Maguire's not the best one-on-one, and that's an amazing cross, and especially a great volley. And El Yunusi puts us up 1-0. Who's at fault here? I mean, it's tough to say who's marking that guy. Could be Ndidi or Van de Beek. There's Luke Shaw. What can he do? We know what he can do when he goes up the field. And he's played this one for Bruno Fernandes to Donny van de Beek. How the heck is the goalkeeper saving that? And, oh my gosh, Southampton have already gotten through here, and they better not have a chance here to score, but they might. Working around Adam Armstrong. Oh my gosh. Completely spun around Varane there, and it's 2-0. I don't know if that's like me. What? Wait, whoa. Did he just do the... okay. I see how it is. He just did the Ronaldo celebration. Alright. You know what? That makes me motivated. I'm motivated now. Gotta look for a breakthrough here if we want to get back into this one. Here's Luke Shaw. Gonna play this one in Cristiano Ronaldo! And he scores, and that is a great response. And he's gonna do the celebration, because that is his celebration. Adam Armstrong, I told you, Adam Armstrong doing that celebration is gonna motivate me more than ever. And he's played Bruno Fernandes, and we've done some more passing here. And now, here is Bruno Fernandes playing this one up! Oh, I just had to get it down a little bit faster for Ronaldo to head that, but the goalie is there. Ronaldo going to the left, Cavani in, Tella's coming in for a tired Shaw, Rashford to the right. We're down 2-1. Only about 15 minutes to go. And that is a great pass from Cavani to find Wan-Bissaka. I never knew Cavani had that up his belt. And here's Rashford playing this one for Donny van de Beek! He's put it wide. He's actually put it wide. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. Alright, you see the time, guys? 88th minute, approaching the 89th minute. If we want to draw this, we got to, like, score now. Because I think a win is basically impossible with FIFA time. And I might have just made a draw impossible, because that was a terrible pass from Ndidi. So, final score 2-1 Southampton. Well, another 2-1 game, but this time we lost, and it was to Southampton on the road. That's not good at all. So that'll be it for episode 1 of this United career mode. It's nice to start it off, but it's not nice to lose Pogba for 7 months and also lose a game. But we did win on the plus side, and there, you know, there's a few things. Ronaldo's already downgraded. What is this game? We're just going to have to see how things go, but that's episode 1. Make sure to fill out the Google form. Link will be in the comments and the description, you know, for a lot of things. And then, you know, last minute transfer session, so we sell Martial, all that stuff. And yeah, I'll see you guys on that next video. I'm going to try to post this as much as I can. Obviously, I'm probably going to do the voiceovers for many of the parts, but the games, I'm going to do it live. We're just going to see how it goes. I don't know how often I can post. Obviously, I'm doing this right now on EA Access time, but we'll see how it goes. And thank you guys for watching episode 1. Subscribe, like the content, like the video if you liked it. Check out all the socials, and I'll see you guys on that next video. Bye-bye.